guys, it's Abby from Make Life Your Own Way, and I'm here with my August empties, favorites, and rolling project pan. We cover a lot in this video. So if that sounds like something you'd like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. We got a lot to talk about. I want to start with empties because I am so proud of myself. Last month I said that I felt like I wasn't going to finish anything, and it's kind of funny with empties how some months you only go through a few things if you go through anything, and then other months clean house. So let's start with empties first. Okay guys, as far as empties, there are a few things that are in this basket that I will talk about in the rolling project pan. So there are just a few more that aren't in here. So let's grab out, we'll start with body care, skin care, hair care first. So the first is the Paula's Choice. This is a face wash or a cleanser, and it is the Optimal Results Hydrating Cleanser for normal to dry skin. Maybe 2-3 months ago, I forget time, but I had put in a Paula's Choice order and I got this. I got an SPF, ooh, and I got another product that you'll see in my rolling project pan, and there's a couple of other products. And I think I might keep these and maybe do a Paula's Choice review once I have finished everything, because I think that might be more helpful to you guys than just hauling something. But anyways, I like this. I like this a lot, and I think if it were something sold at like Target or CVS, somewhere that's easily obtainable, then I probably would purchase it more often. The price point's not bad. It's $19. It's very similar to the CeraVe hydrating formula. It's just maybe a little bit, I don't know, like there might be just like a little bit more to it, because I feel like I only need one pump of this to cover my whole face, whereas CeraVe is a little bit more liquidy. So I need like 2 pumps. So this is honestly only a couple dollars more than CeraVe, and you get less, but you have to use less. I don't know. It's not going to be a go-to, but it's definitely, if I were on the website buying something else and I needed to hit the shipping requirement or it was on sale, I would definitely pick it up. But it's not going to be something that I constantly repurchase and keep on hand. But it was nice to use. Very gentle, and I did enjoy using it a lot. The second one that I went through was, again, Paula's Choice. This is the Essential Glow Moisturizer, and this is for all skin types. I had put this in at the same time that I put that order in, and I purchased this because I hadn't heard, but I was hoping it was similar to the Super Goop, their glowy one, which I now own, and I have it under all my makeup. And now that I have both, I would say they're not similar. I didn't love this. I think it was a little bit too much for what it was, and I went through it really fast. So obviously with an SPF with moisturizer, you're using it every day, and with that I just went through it really fast. So I don't know that I would repurchase this unless it was like on major sale or something like that, but I didn't dislike it. I just think it's a little bit too much money for what you get out of it. And Super Goop, you need a lot less when you use it because it just spreads so easily and it looks really nice on the skin. So I wouldn't repurchase it, but I don't think it's a fail by any means. And I think CeraVe now has like a dupe for the Super Goop where it's glowy and it's tinted. Jessica Braun just talked about it on her channel, so I think that's what I'll get when my Super Goop runs out. But I've been using her for like a month and a half strong, and it still has a ton of product left in it, so we're good on that. Alright, next we have Biolage. This is their Raw Uplift shampoo. I had used the conditioner up a while ago. I think that's water in there. Is that water? I'll put it back in the shower and see if I can get one more use out of it, but I wasn't able to get anything out last time I used it. But regardless, I do really like this line, and I have talked about them a lot, but I know I'm not alone in this, but like budgets in 2020, like personal spending budgets in 2020 are like they're small. They are really small. So I feel like I find myself really prioritizing where my money goes a little bit more than I would have in the past. And one thing that my husband and I have been prioritizing our time is doing stuff like spending a day going hiking, or getting carry-out food and just having like dinner together, or getting a cabin in the woods for a couple of days. I think right now those types of things mean more to us than having material things. And so I find it right now really hard to spend a lot of money on stuff that I feel like isn't a priority. So I did want to repurchase this, but it's $25 for this, and I just could not make myself do it. So one thing that I'll talk about more in the favorites is I started coupon shopping at CVS. I'm getting good, y'all. I'm getting good. And so I ended up getting I think it's the Maui brand shampoo, and it doesn't have a bunch of crap in it, just kind of like this one doesn't have a bunch of like crap like sulfates and nitrates and whatever crap they put in this hair products. So I got that with a coupon, and it was on sale, so it ended up being just a few bucks, and I really like it. So it is something that I would purchase in the future. I do recommend it if you have a little bit more in your budget right now than I do, but I just switched it up this time, and you'll see that in my empties probably like in a month or so. One thing that, if you're new to my favorites, hey, one change I've made in my life in the last year is to not keep a ton of like this type of stuff on backstock. So whenever an item like my cleanser gets about halfway or a little bit less than half, then I go ahead and repurchase the next one. And so I always have it like flowing in, but I'm only focusing on one type thing at a time. And excuse me, I find I get through more quickly, and then I can try more than if I just buy like 10 cleansers at once that I'm rotating through, if that makes sense. So I really love this system. I thought about doing a like one in, one out type thing, but so many ideas, not enough time for social media. Anyways, that was all of like the skincare, body care, that kind of thing. Let me know down below, or if you guys are like in a similar situation with budget and finances and all of that. It's a weird time right now. Alright, as far as makeup, let me show you. Please hold. I talked about last month being on mission, fill the basket with empty makeup for 2020, and you guys said I can do it. You guys are so sweet. You're like, you got this, girl. So this is all empty makeup from this year, and we're about halfway, depending on how things are landed in there, we're about halfway through. So I'm so excited to add to this. So the first is a sometimes I do like a little rolling project pan in my makeup baskets. So this is the NYX Dewy Finish Spray. I like this. I feel like nothing can match the Urban Decay All Nighter. So if you're taking the Urban Decay All Nighter off the shelf, we're not considering it, this is a really nice, affordable.
Hey everybody.
So rude. No, I'm just kidding. This is a nice drugstore affordable product, so I did enjoy using that. This one, I'm still trying to squeeze one more use out of it, but I don't think I'm going to get a full use out, so I thought I would just include it. This is this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. My color is 202. This is one of my favorites. Sorry, my husband is here. We live in the house. I'm sorry. But this is one of my favorite foundations. And I talked about a few makeup baskets ago that I have products that have like just a little bit of product in them, but I love them, so I'm milking them. But I thought I just need to go through and use them. And this was one. I love it. I'll definitely have it in my collection again at some point. But we had to use this one up. So she's gone. I'm going to try to squeeze one more use, but she's gone. Here is a project pan. I talked about it in my 2020 project pan update number 2, the Wet n Wild Cushion Foundation. I was about to roll it into my makeup basket, and then I realized it expired in 2019. So I'm not gonna force myself. There isn't a lot on here, and I was struggling to get some out the last time I used it, but I just didn't get to using it all in time before it expired. So that is another one. Oh my gosh, if you watched that update, some of this is like, you've already heard it. But anyways, this is the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus, and this one expired in August, so I was like against the clock to get it done, and we did. This is in the color Fair. I absolutely love it. This one and the L'Oreal Infallible, these are like I always have them in my collection. I'm really sad that I don't have them in my collection right now, but I'll show you guys. These are all the foundations I have right now, which, you know, it's a lot relatively speaking, right, in YouTube terms, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then there's like a couple that are in use. So I really feel like I need to get through some of these before I buy more, but I just know, like, some of these are new because they were my favorites and I finished them and I finally repurchased them, like the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea and the L'Oreal Lumi. So those two I'm not really in a hurry to finish up because they're new to my collection and they're repurchases. But once I kind of dwindle that down a little bit, I will get those back into my collection. I went through a couple of mascaras. We have the Butter London Power Up Mascara. I do have this on today. It was my last use in it, and it is dried out. So I got quite a bit of use out of it, and I was surprised. I've never really tried a Butter London mascara that I liked, and I really did enjoy that one. The Urban Decay Troublemaker, this was a sample size. I need to stop playing with these sample sizes because the bristles are too close to the handle that I can't actually like get it on my lash. So I just need to stop pretending like I can make that work. This is a sample size. You know, you got a nice big handle. You got just a little bit longer. So this one I don't have any problem using, but this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. It was a sample, and I really do like this. My mascaras are, they're old. They're not, how do I say this? They're not opened. All right, anything in here is not opened, but I have had mascara sitting in here for a year. So in my weekly makeup basket that just went up, we pulled 2 new ones, and I'm down to finally 1 backup mascara. So in 3 months, because I'm very strict to the 3 months on mascaras, in 3 months, we will finally be able to buy another mascara. And I'm coming for the Bambi one. What is that, L'Oreal? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that's another part of my makeup that I'm only gonna buy 1 at a time. That way I can try a whole bunch. So if a new one comes out when I need it, I can buy it and not spend freaking 2 years having a backstash of mascara. I'm so excited I can't even talk. Of mascaras that I just can't use. All right, we went through this. Is a sample, but it is in my 20 and 20 Project Pan, but it's the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Primer. Just a little sample size. We used her up. That's one of my favorite primers. So while we're talking about it, I've gotten really good about primers. Another category. I have 1 more down here. So there's 4 here, and then there's a couple in use. Another category that once I get through these, I'm only gonna keep like 3 on hand because like they just go bad. Like you just can't get through this stuff quick enough. I've learned a lot in my no-buy this year. I've learned a whole bunch about myself and how realistic it is to use on makeup. I love makeup. I don't want a collection smaller than this, but I'm learning things, okay? I'm learning things. All right, this is in the same category as the L'Oreal. I think I can squeeze out 1 more use, but I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it in. This is the Hourglass Veil loose setting powder. This is a full size. I spent all my $45 on this. I've had it for a couple years. I really like it. You can see it, like there's some on the sides, but every day getting ready, I'm like, for like 3 minutes, and I'm like barely getting anything out of it. Like I'll get like a dusting out, and I don't know how to take this thing off, or else I would take it off. Is it like a can opening situation? Like, can I get something under there and like pry it off? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. But this was another thing that was just sitting on my collection with just a few uses, and I was like, Abby, you need to use it up. And as far as setting powders go, we got them for days, so we'll be fine. I'll be fine. That was everything from the Empties. Guys, look. We're getting there. we're getting there. I love it. So exciting. Okay, let's get into favorites. So I have a couple that I don't, visually it's hard to show you. So going along with Frugal, Thread Up. I got this shirt and this sports bra from Thread Up. I'll kind of prop up so you can see me a little bit more. This is pink. They're both pink brand. Pink, and then this one is Victoria's Secret. And Janet taught me. Janet watches, and we've become friends, and she's one of my Make Life Fit clients, which is my personal training virtual business. And I told her, well, she always has beautiful Thread Up clothing, and I'm like, I don't understand the website. If you're not familiar, it's a online thrift store, but it is like, it's like the equivalent of going in a thrift store where you're just overwhelmed and don't know where to start, and then you see people like, look what I found at the thrift store, and you're like, how did you find that there? So she taught me how to use the filters and how you make favorites of the things you like, and then you can also save search filters, and then you just kind of scroll through the app and you just favorite everything, and you make sure it's in your size before you start scrolling, so you know everything should fit you. And so then you put it all in your favorites, and then when they have a sale, then you can go through your favorites and see what's still available. A lot of stuff won't be there because it sells really fast on the website, but I'm like learning so much. I've learned my measurements, so now I can like look through and see like, oh, that probably won't fit my chest, that will fit my chest, this might be a little big, but I think it'll be okay, that definitely won't fit my chest, like that kind of thing, because I'm mostly buying like workout clothes from there. And also I've gotten better about looking at the condition of the clothes, so it'll say if there's like minor tears, minor wear, brand new, like new, tags on, that kind of thing. So I've been obsessed, and last month they had a 40% off sale. I don't know, like I just need to vlog more, because I think that's going to be the only way I can include all this stuff, because it's just stuff I do in my everyday, and then I get to put away because I buy it because I need it, and then I don't like let it sit in a pile until I remember to film it because I need to use it right away. So I think I want to vlog a little bit more so you can see this stuff as it happens. But they had 40% off sale, so I went through my favorites, and it was select items were 40% off, so I filtered it so that only those items would show up. And I got, guys, like, I think it was 6 shirts, and they were a mix of Nike brand and Pink brand, and 2 sports bras, and yeah, 2 sports bras for $100. I was like, and this shirt was like $8. And then this I had gotten on sale a while back, from Thread Up, and it was like $18 or something like that. There's a lot of influencers who are sponsored by Thread Up, and if you've never put in an order, you can go use their code and get 30% off. But if you're like me and you've already used those codes, it's only for first-time users, so you just kind of have to wait for sales, and you can always find some sort of discounts with them. So definitely wait until you find those discounts, and then you can like bundle stuff, so you can shop for 3 or 4 days, bundle things, and then they'll put it all in one box for you. So, as Janet said, once you figure it out, is there a way to stop shopping from there? I don't think so. I don't think so. The other thing, so this was like the first favorite, Thread Up. In my style, I talked about in my capsule closet video, and I think I've talked in another video. I'm trying to explore my fashion within working in fitness full time. Like, I want workout clothes that are like bright like me, my personality, but I also want to still figure out how to incorporate real clothes. So we're learning, and this was definitely a step, because I think this is so cute, it's so bright, it's so my personality. I absolutely love it. Another thing is, I mentioned CVS couponing again. Like, I should have saved this stuff to haul for you guys, but I'm being good and mindful about only buying things we need. Like, we were out of shaving cream, so I found the one that was the cheapest. I found the coupons for it. I found my extra bucks, and I got the shaving cream, and now it's in the shower. So again, vlogging would help, because I could bring you guys to CVS with me, or on the app when I do it on the app. And okay, anyways, frugal living. I'm learning so much that I just want to share with you guys, especially if you're kind of like me, where like your budget's not great right now, but you still want stuff, you still need stuff. Anyways, I had picked up these 3 items, So this is like a 2-for-1. The first favorite is CVS couponing. The second one is I'm painting my nails again. So this one I have had. This is the Sally Hansen Insta Nail or Insta Dry, and this color is in Petal Pusher 233. This is such a beautiful color. This formula is like a cheaper formula, but it stays on your nails for a while, like 4 days. That's a while for nail polish. 4 or 5 days, you can really get minimum chipping on your nails if you use it. And I have a few colors in this formula, and I find they're like pretty consistent. But I had mentioned on a video like how I'm painting my nails. That's just what works best for me. You know, going to a salon, it's not realistic, but how do you get the nail polish to stay on longer? And this was recommended to me. This is the Orally Bonder. So I'm excited to use it, but all of this I got from CVS on sale because it was like buy so much of a nail polish, get a discount. And then I had like I just had a bunch of like coupons that I stacked. So these ended up being about $5 to $8 each. And then the Orally Won't Chip. I'm excited to try this out. And then this Orally Breathable color. This is in Sheer Luck, and this is definitely my type of color. And this particular formula is supposed to not have a bunch of like toxins and stuff in it. So I'm excited to try those out. And Orally on their website has like a beautiful fall line of nail polish. I just like, it's like so rustic and fall and nature, and I want it so bad, but you know, when you buy from the store website, you have to spend like $35 or whatever the shipping minimum is, and I'm just like, I just can't do it. All right, next up, another favorite, the eyeshadow that is on my eyes today. It's only one shadow from this MAC Classic Cutie palette. So I do a palette of the month on my channel, and this, I always end up falling in love with it, but the one in particular I love is this color. And again, it is the color that is on my lid. It's just so cool toned and beautiful, and I just absolutely love it. I just think it's so great. And my lipstick, in case you're wondering, because it's a nice like cool tone look, is from Maybelline. This is the Matte Ink Super Stay 100 Philosopher. It's been in a few, maybe 1 or 2 of my favorites. I just really love it. But that is the lip that I paired with it, and I've had this on, what time is it? I've had this on since like 10, 11, and it's almost 4, and I've eaten with it. I just love it. Anyways, back to this. I love this color. It's stunning. It's like a one and done eye look. Just absolutely love it. Another one, MAC. This is Classic MAC Soft and Gentle. Just love it. Just absolutely love it. I'm unfortunately not wearing it today. I'm wearing my new palette of the month for September, which is the BH Cosmetics one. But yeah, this is great. This is absolutely stunning. So we love that. So those were the favorites. I do have a fail. I had gotten this in my last makeup haul, which was like 2 months ago at this point, the Sun Bum Coconut Lip Balm, and I had said in that video how it tasted gross, but I wanted to give it a try. I tried it like 2 more times. I'm like, I can't. I absolutely can't. My husband tried it, and he's like, that is disgusting. So it's a fail. It's full. It's only been used like 3 times, but I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Alright, so that is everything with favorites. Whew, that was a long winded. Let's get into our rolling project pan. Alright, so rolling project pan. Ooh, this tends to be more like skincare based because I'm still trying to clear out products from my bathroom that I just don't use, or they're a little bit old or anything like that. So the first one that was rolled over twice was the Daisy by Marc Jacobs. This is the smaller version of the perfume. It's officially empty. I really love this smell, but we're done with her. We're just done with her. Alright, the next one that we're done with is the Laneige Lip Glowy Lip Balm. We finished that up. Love it. We're 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Alright, here are the other 2 that had rolled over. The Andalou Naturals Floral Toner. We're getting there, guys. We're like less than half, and this has been rolled in. I think this is gonna be the 4th time, so wish us luck that we can get through this. Minnie would have just gotten rid of it by now, but not me. Not me, my friends. Not me. Then we had, this is the fourth thing that was in last month's, is the Agave Weekly Lip Scrub. And I still haven't, I just haven't really made it a part of my routine. I've only used it a couple of times since the last video. So I keep it out. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. So from last month, we're 50-50. We finished 2 and we're rolling 2 over. So hopefully this one will be gone for next month. This one we know we got some time. All right, so we are rolling in 3 products, and these are products that the quality is pretty good, but they're just not types of products that I use, with the exception of this first one. This is Paula's Choice. Again, I got it in the order with these things, and this is the Gentle Touch Makeup Remover with aloe and green tea. This is a makeup remover, and it's one of their highly rated items on their website, and I am less than half, so I have already purchased the replacement for it, which is the Palms Cold Cream Fragrance Free. I've already used it a couple times, and I love it so much that I don't want to use this anymore. I just don't think this does a lot. I think this is maybe meant for people who don't wear very heavy makeup, and they're just gently, or they just need to remove like a thin layer of makeup. But for people like me who are like, when we wear makeup, it's full face, like it just doesn't take it off, and it takes off like a little layer of it, but it just feels like a chore to use it. But I do want to get my money out of it and just keep using it. So that's going to be our first item added in that I hope will be gone next month. This next thing was sent to me through Influencer for review a few months back, and I just think it's kind of like silly. This is the Gold Bond Ultimate Neck and Chest Age Defining Cream with SPF 20. This has about halfway, it's a little less than half in it, and I just think it's silly to have like a separate one. Like, just take your foundation, not your foundation, but your moisturizer down, like just take it down. I think it's good in the sense that it reminds you, like when it's a separate product, like, oh yeah, I need to put my neck and chest cream on. Wait, this is neck and chest, there we go. But other than that, like, I don't think it's potent enough that it's any stronger than like your SPF. So it's just kind of like a silly gimmicky thing in my opinion, unless you're someone who just can't remember to put on like moisturizer, then it's probably gonna be good for you. But I think we can get through that as well, and I do a pretty good job of remembering to put that on with my moisturizer, so I think we can get through it pretty quickly. This next one, Pharmacy Bright On Vitamin C Mask. This is pretty full. I've had it for a while. I do like it. I just never remember or make time to use an actual face mask. I have an overnight one from Paula's Choice, which I love. It's in my bathroom. I use that one a lot. I love it. It's one of my favorite products from when I purchased all of the products in that order. But I don't want to waste this, and I do want to use it up. So I just need to sit it out and remember. This is gentle enough that you can use 2 to 3 times a week. So, but you have to leave it on 5 to 10 minutes. See, that's what gets me. But we'll see what happens. I think realistically, we are rolling in. We have a total of 5 products. These 3, I think I can realistically get done. These 2, I think, are going to keep rolling for a little while. Alright guys, so that was our very long Empties, Favorites, and Rolling Project Pan for the month. When I say long, I mean it was long. We were here for some time. But I think these videos are helpful. I think it's just so much information that it's nice to have one video each month to kind of like dump it in. So sorry if it was a lot, like information overload, but like we just got a lot to cover. But plus, look, we're so close to the top of 50 makeup. It's like my beauty. I'm so proud. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe. We are so close to 2K. And yeah, that's all I have for now. I will see you in my next video. Bye.